Good morning, everybody. So I find myself unleashed on the River Tay today, and I am a lucky baker, I tell you not. So by fortune, I've landed myself here. The river's bob on. There was a run of fish up here yesterday. The beats above and below caught good fish yesterday. The gentleman, Stuart, who's invited me today is very, very confident that we're going to catch fish today, and very excitingly, he's told me to fish a sunray shadow. So we're going to be spinning today, and we're going to be fly fishing, and then we might even have a good Harling later on in the boat. I cannot wait. This is going to be absolutely awesome. The river looks magnificent, and I'm just going to stop talking and go fishing. Oh, and by the way, the beat I'm fishing today is Glendelvine, where Georgina Ballantyne caught the big fish. So we have to do this place justice today. We've got to fish hard and we've got to fish well. Let's go. Right, we don't need a long cast today, because apparently the fish will be lying on this bank. Yeah, I'm going to do exactly what Stuart told me today. So it's a cast 45 degrees, and then he told me to just put a steady draw on the fly. And then we'll do a big hang at the end of the swing. So it's a lot easier day today. Yesterday it rained constantly and I had a right nightmare with my camera. It was just getting full of condensation. My casting was shit. It was a troublesome and trying day. But today it's a new dawn. And I'm feeling lucky. Come on, fishies. There's a fish. Oh my god, how good is it to see fresh fish? That's so encouraging. I can't believe there are rivers where you can actually go and you can see spring fish showing themselves. Now, let's have one. Carla, watch out. Okay, so I felt like I was getting too deep, and the river doesn't actually look that deep. You can see quite well into it, and the whole point of this is that I'm going to be fishing above the fish so they're looking up for the fly. So basically what I've done, I haven't changed the fly, I've just pulled the tungsten cone off the front. So we're going to be fishing a lot higher in the water now. Lords. Right, so we've covered that stretch with the fly and now it's time to go back and spin it. So we're under instructions to cover a lot of water today. Okay, so there's a lot of structure in this pool above the bridge here, so I've been told to cover this next. Fortunately, we haven't had a touch so far. I was really sure that orange rapala was going to get some action because it looked amazing in the water. The action was unreal. But I've seen fish, so there are fish here. Right, we've had a quick pit stop, put car away, getting some sugar down us. Once more onto the breach. There is the famous stone where Georgina Ballantyne hooked the monster fish underneath it. So I wonder if there's a 64 pounder in there for me today. I'll certainly have a cast there later on. If I can get out, that is. That's Stuart with his dog in the boat there, Harling. So they lost one at 9 o'clock. Don't know if there's been any further action since then, but I tell you what spectacular scenery. What a place to fish this is, by the way. Can I fish here all the time? I'm good. Have you had any more sport? Uh-huh.
Fish on this rod. Got the others all in.
Yeah.
Got the anchor in. Was into him, playing him. Then
Now that is a fishing hut. Look at the lovely water. Look at those lovely stones there. Surely there's a fish on. That one, that one, that one, that one. Here's the fly we're going for. It's got a turbo con on and a massive tail. Good luck, fly. It's not too heavy, that's just tied on the plastic tube. Tell you what, this is a fine day to be fishing. It really is. And we'll go together to explore mountain time. Where do you go? I see. Go. Coming around like a dream. Come on, Salmon. This is absolutely feeling like it's bang on. It just feels right. Come on, there's got to be a springer here for me. Come on. Come on, spirit of the salmon. Come on, River Tay. Did me best when I came here last time. I've definitely got unfinished business left to take. When I came up last year, I fished for 3 days. I fished 12 hours a day. By the time I went home, I was absolutely goosed. That feels like that could be a fish in any of this. It really does. Come on. Be where the salmon live, is it?
Yeah. We don't know.
We don't know.
Hopefully.
So what's how far out have you got your lures? Or what about
So at the outside, so maybe about 20 yards.
20 yards. You don't fish 4 rods when you're on your own, do you? What would you do, 2 or
3.
3?
No, it's just too much when a fish takes. It's just too much.
But it's a bit manic, like when you get a take. So when you do get a take, what do? Just keep on going forward, wind the other ones in, or
Get the other ones in. Generally, leave the rod that's got the fish on. Generally, unless it's starting to cause problems. And then we'll get into the bank, put the anchor down and play the fish.
and you play from the side. Well, I'm done. My trip's come to an end at last. I'm going to have to drive home. I've got 3.5 hours to go. Oh, it would have been lovely to have had a fish, but you know what it is? I've had a pretty interesting time. It's been an experience to fish such large rivers. Today I was pretty hopeful, so thank you again to Stuart for the kind invitation to fish today. He was quite hopeful this morning. Now, Stuart's had a few fish already this year, so he certainly knows what he's talking about. But it seems that there was a pod of fish came through yesterday, and that was it. There wasn't any more after that. So unfortunately, there's not really been any action today. Harling in the boat is an interesting way to cover the water, and it certainly is effective in covering the lies. I mean, Stuart has been out all day. I had a few hours this afternoon with him, but he was out this morning, afternoon, and this evening for another hour as well. Literally covered every single lie on the water. So if you're not going to catch a fish that way, you're not going to catch a fish at all. So there's obviously just not any fish around, unfortunately. And I think the problem is when you've got a huge river like the Tay and like the Dee yesterday, when the runs are sparse, when they're spread out over such an enormous amount of water, then it's almost like winning a lottery bumping into one. So yeah, it's been an experience. As is often the case, the grass is often greener on the other side of the fence, but you know what it is, c'est la vie. It's been nice to come and experience some new water and to just get out and be in a different part of the world. It's been very peaceful, and like I say, I've had 4 days of, you know, peace and quiet and fishing, and well, what more can you want? I wasn't happy with the way I fished yesterday, but I think I made up for it today. I fished really well today, and that last hour or two there in the pool, I was in the matrix with the casting. Like, it was just going where my mind was telling it to go. So, you know I can't do it, and I just need to stop being such a kipper. I don't know when I'll be out next. Have I had my fill of fishing? Well, I would if I caught a fish, I'll tell you that much. I would have been happy to leave it alone for a while. So thanks for joining me on this somewhat ad hoc trip. It's been an experience. I'm looking forward to going home and getting a bath, like, because I've turned into a right weasel over the last couple of days. The van, as usual, is pretty ripe. Carla's pretty good at sticking the joint out. She'll be glad to get back as well. And yeah, back to life, back to reality, eh? As is often the case, the grass is often greener on the other side, but I'm looking forward to getting home over my side of the fence and seeing what's going on with this water that we've had. That might well have encouraged any fish that are out at sea to run the rivers, so who knows, fingers crossed as usual. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and we shall see you in the next video, hopefully with a bar of silver to show you.